Imagine waking up each day with a clear sense of purpose, unaffected by setbacks, unbothered by the chaos around you, and intensely focused on what truly matters. It seems almost superhuman, right? Yet this was the daily reality for one of the most influential figures in ancient history, Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher. His personal writings, a collection that has stood the test of time, provide surprisingly relevant advice on cultivating self-discipline amidst life's distractions. Today we delve deep into the essence of Stoicism, exploring its principles not as abstract concepts, but as practical tools for leading a more disciplined, fulfilling life. Stoicism teaches us to turn adversity into advantage, emotional turmoil into tranquility, and life's unpredictability into a source of strength. Whether you're dealing with everyday stress, seeking inner peace, or aiming to boost your productivity, understanding Stoic philosophy offers profound insights. In a world overflowing with distractions and instant gratifications, Stoic philosophy grounds us in the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. It's about more than merely enduring life. It's about thriving in it, regardless of the circumstances. So, if you're ready to transform how you approach and handle life's challenges, join us as we unpack the powerful, life-changing teachings of Marcus Aurelius and how they can be applied to cultivate a strong, disciplined life today. As we embark on this journey through Stoic philosophy and Marcus Aurelius's profound teachings, if you appreciate our efforts, please consider subscribing. Also, don't skip any part of this video because if you're here, you're already different from the majority. So stay tuned for the unique insights we'll explore together. No. 1. Discovering your purpose. Central to Marcus Aurelius's philosophy is the idea that self-discipline begins with discovering your purpose. But what does finding your purpose truly mean? It involves identifying what genuinely matters to you, what drives you at your core, and aligning your daily actions with that deeper calling. Aurelius often wrote about living in harmony with nature, which, in Stoic terms, means understanding your role in the grand scheme of things and acting in accordance with your virtues. For Aurelius, purpose wasn't just an abstract ideal, but a practical guide for every decision, from the mundane to the monumental. He believed that knowing one's purpose is what gets you out of bed in the morning, ready to tackle the day's challenges. It's what keeps you steadfast when temptations try to lead you astray. It's not about grand achievements or external recognition, but about fulfilling the duties life presents, performing each task with dedication and integrity. In our modern world, discovering your purpose can often feel overwhelming. We live in an era saturated with choices and distractions that can divert us from our true paths. This is where Stoic wisdom becomes essential. Stoicism teaches us to peel back layers of superficial desires and fleeting emotions to reveal what is truly vital for our well-being and growth. It encourages us to ask, what is truly worth my time and energy? How can my actions today contribute to the greater good and my personal development? As we explore how to apply this principle in our lives, think about what naturally draws you, where you find deep satisfaction, or what challenges you are motivated to solve. These are clues to your purpose. Once identified, the Stoic practice of daily reflection becomes invaluable. By consistently aligning your actions with your purpose, by saying no to what doesn't serve you and yes to what does, you build the self-discipline necessary to lead a meaningful and impactful life. Let's take this insight from Marcus Aurelius and apply it daily. Ask yourself each morning, what am I meant to do today? And each evening, have I lived true to my purpose? Over time, this practice will not only foster self-discipline, but also transform your life into a more purposeful and fulfilling journey. No. 2. Relying on yourself. When Marcus Aurelius wrote about self-discipline, a key theme in his reflections was the importance of self-reliance. Rely on yourself is not just about independence, but is a core aspect of Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes personal accountability and self-sufficiency. This isn't about isolation or rejecting help from others. Rather, it's about recognizing that ultimate responsibility for our actions, reactions, and personal growth lies within us. In Stoicism, focusing on what is within our control is paramount. Aurelius often discussed the power of the self in confronting whatever challenges life presents. By relying on ourselves, we tap into our inner resilience and strength. This principle teaches us to trust in our abilities to navigate life's uncertainties and adversities. It's about building confidence, not through arrogance, but through competence and a deep understanding of one's own capacities and virtues. This self-reliance is liberating, but also daunting. In today's interconnected world, where opinions and advice are constantly at our fingertips, learning to listen to our inner voice can be challenging. However, Stoicism teaches us to filter out the noise and trust our reasoned judgments. Aurelius believed that this internal guidance was the most reliable counsel because it is rooted in reason and virtue. By relying on ourselves, we also develop autonomy in our decision-making processes. This enables us to make choices aligned with our values and principles, rather than being swayed by external pressures or temporary emotions. This autonomy is crucial for maintaining personal integrity and living a life true to oneself. So, how can we start to truly rely on ourselves? It begins with small steps, making commitments and keeping them, setting personal goals and working towards them independently, and taking time to reflect on our decisions and their alignment with our core values. Over time, these practices strengthen our self-discipline, making us more resilient and grounded in the face of life's challenges. No. 3. Being consistent. Marcus Aurelius consistently emphasized the power of persistence, of showing up not just physically, but mentally and emotionally every single day. This practice is not about monumental efforts unleashed sporadically, but about the quiet, steady dedication to daily tasks, which collectively build a disciplined life. For Aurelius, showing up every day was akin to the Stoic idea of living in accordance with nature. To him, nature demanded that we not just exist, but actively participate in life, contributing through our actions, no matter how small or routine they might seem. Each day presented itself as a new arena, not for grand battles, but for proving one's commitment to their principles and duties. It's in the consistency, the everyday effort, where character is built and tested. In today's world, where distractions are many and motivations can be fleeting, the idea of showing up every day is even more significant. It's easy to feel inspired one day and completely off track the next. Here, Stoicism teaches us the value of consistency. It's not the intensity, but the regularity of our actions that cultivates true discipline. This doesn't mean every day needs to be a masterpiece of productivity. Rather, it's about not letting a day slip by unnoticed or unutilized. Whether it's advancing in our career, improving our health, or deepening our relationships, progress in any area requires the simple, often overlooked commitment to show up every day. Moreover, showing up every day is deeply intertwined with the Stoic practice of mindfulness, being present in the now and doing today's work today without the burdens of yesterday's failures or tomorrow's worries. Marcus Aurelius wrote extensively about focusing on the present, about doing the task at hand to the best of one's ability. This focus is what turns routine into ritual and effort into improvement. To cultivate this discipline, start small. Decide what showing up means for you. It could be as simple as writing a single paragraph of that book you've been meaning to write, doing a 5-minute workout, or spending 10 uninterrupted minutes with a loved one. The scale is not what transforms us. It's the act of showing up itself. Each day that you meet your commitment, you reinforce your willpower and build the resilience that defines Stoic philosophy. By adopting this daily practice, you embody the Stoic belief in personal responsibility and continuous self-improvement. You become a living testament to the idea that while we may not control the outcomes, we can control our efforts. In the consistent act of showing up, we find the discipline necessary to lead a purposeful and fulfilling life. No. 4. Embracing voluntary hardship. This Stoic practice, strongly advocated by Marcus Aurelius, is about much more than just making life intentionally difficult. It's about preparing oneself for life's unpredictabilities, strengthening one's resilience, and deepening appreciation for what one has. Marcus Aurelius, like many Stoics, believed that experiencing discomfort voluntarily helps to fortify the mind against times when life might force discomfort upon us. This could mean choosing to forego certain luxuries, enduring physical challenges, or simply practicing self-denial in small, everyday decisions. The reasoning is straightforward. If you're accustomed to hardship, sudden adversities won't throw you off balance. You're training your resilience muscles, ensuring you can face life's challenges with a calm and composed mind. But why embrace discomfort in a world that constantly strives to offer us comfort? The answer lies in the very fabric of Stoic philosophy. Growth often happens at the edges of comfort zones. By voluntarily stepping into less comfortable spaces, we not only test our mental and emotional boundaries, but also expand them. This practice isn't about punishing oneself, but about shifting perspective from seeing comfort as a necessity to viewing it as a luxury that we can do without if we choose. In practicing voluntary hardship, you also cultivate gratitude. It's easy to take everyday comforts for granted, but when we periodically do without them, we begin to appreciate their value more deeply. This heightened gratitude can transform our mindset, making us more appreciative and less entitled. In modern life, voluntary hardship can take many forms: fasting, taking cold showers, reducing screen time, or even challenging oneself with new demanding skills or workouts. The specifics matter less than the mindset. The aim is to become comfortable with discomfort, to remind ourselves that we are stronger and more adaptable than we often realize. When you practice voluntary hardship, you prepare yourself not just for potential future adversities, but also build a core of inner strength and discipline that permeates all aspects of your life. You become less fearful of change and more resilient in the face of challenges. You embody the Stoic virtue of courage, showing that you can stand firm not only in the face of external pressures, but also against the temptations of ease and complacency. No. 5. The power of reflection. At the heart of Marcus Aurelius's daily practice was a profound emphasis on self-reflection. Each night, the emperor would engage in what we might now call a Stoic meditation, reviewing his day, assessing his actions, thoughts, and emotions, and contemplating how he could improve. This habit of regular reflection is a cornerstone of Stoic self-discipline. It transforms experiences into lessons, allowing us to learn continually from our own lives. Reflection is not about self-criticism or regret. It's a constructive process aimed at personal growth. By reflecting, we bring awareness to our habits, recognize our strengths, and identify areas for improvement. This practice helps to align our daily actions with our overarching values and goals, ensuring that we live purposefully rather than reactively. In our fast-paced lives, it's easy to move from one task to another without pausing to consider the broader picture. Reflection provides that necessary pause. It allows us to step back, to see our progress, and to adjust our course if needed. Marcus Aurelius believed that through reflection, we could better understand our inner workings, make more rational decisions, and cultivate a tranquil mind. To integrate this practice into your daily routine, set aside a few moments each evening to review your day. Ask yourself, what did I do well? Where could I have done better? Did my actions align with my values? How did I respond to challenges? This daily exercise, though simple, can lead to profound insights over time. It helps to reinforce good habits, correct undesirable ones, and keep you focused on your personal growth and self-discipline. Reflection also connects us more deeply with the present moment. By regularly contemplating our actions and thoughts, we become more mindful, more aware of how we live and who we are becoming. This awareness is key to living a disciplined life. It's not about perfection, but about continuous improvement and alignment with our true selves. By embracing the power of reflection, we honor the Stoic belief that the examined life is the path to wisdom and tranquility. It keeps us grounded, focused, and committed to our personal and philosophical ideals, helping us to lead a life of purpose, virtue, and discipline. Conclusion. Marcus Aurelius's teachings offer us a timeless guide to self-discipline. By finding our purpose, counting on ourselves, showing up every day, practicing voluntary hardship, and embracing the power of reflection, we can cultivate a disciplined life grounded in Stoic wisdom. These principles are not mere philosophical musings, but practical tools for navigating the complexities of modern life with resilience and clarity. As we apply these Stoic practices, we transform our challenges into opportunities for growth, our distractions into moments of focus, and our lives into journeys of continuous improvement and fulfillment. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, the teachings of Marcus Aurelius remind us that true strength comes from within, and that self-discipline is the key to unlocking our potential and living a life of purpose and virtue. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Stoic self-discipline. If you found value in this journey, don't forget to subscribe for more insights and practical wisdom to help you live your best life. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay focused, and stay true to your purpose.